Hello everyone, welcome to another Mario Maker stream. There are a couple levels still in queue, so I'm going to start off with those. Hopefully the bookmark site decides to actually work today. "50-second speed run." This looks very familiar. Hey GG. I think this is like the same person who made the easy speedrun level. So far, it seems easier than the supposedly easy speedrun. But that could definitely change. A little bit awkward having those spikes right after the saw. Gotta jump a little bit early so I don't hit the spikes. Which way do I actually need to go? Okay. Do I need to hit these? I mean, I guess technically not, but make things easier if I do. Okay, shell jump. Not a literal shell jump, but I have to jump off the shell. Definitely like this one a lot more than that other supposedly easy one. I'm not totally sure exactly how triple jumps work. Sometimes things count as a triple jump that don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, what was it, bumpers or something that I was doing a triple jump off of on Saturday? How does that even work? So far, I don't see anything that justifies such a low clear rate. So I wonder if there's some horrible trick at the end that's super impossible to do. I need to jump a bit earlier. How many seconds were even left? I think it was less than 20. Now granted, that's plenty of time to put in a lot of difficulty. That's not how this run seems to be shaping up. Dang it, I jumped too small. Jumped too early. Fortunately, there's not just one consistent place to jump, because it also matters when you throw the shell. So if you're not always throwing the shell at the same time, it doesn't matter if you're always jumping in the same place. That pow just went halfway through the ceiling. That was a horrible decision to twirl. That wasn't even close to necessary. It might have been good if I didn't. Just want to know what's past that trick. No, it's not a shelmet. It's an upside down fuzzy beetle. Would not be having this much trouble jumping off the simple shell. Now I'm starting to mess up on the easy jumps. Almost killed myself with that twirl. Let's try this again. Or not. Okay, the man. Thank you very much. I might have even been able to beat the mid-air level on stream. It only took me like an hour and a half maybe. I was just really good at mid-airs on Saturday, I guess. Hopefully that continues. I feel like I just all of a sudden got significantly better at mid-airs and shell jumps. Yeah, I recorded both of them. There we go. Spring jump. Not exactly, but basically. I don't think there was any cheese in either of those, no. Yeah, you kept the spike lettering out of the final midair, so I had nothing to do a shell jump off of. You had coins instead of spikes. There's no worries that I would be able to do a shell jump off of anything. Not that it would have helped, the midair only took me like 2 tries on the U-break level, which I am happy about. It's weird that I was able to do the 5 midair level more easily than the 4 midair, especially since on the 4 midair level I cut it down to 3 midairs, and on the 5 midair level most of them were not normal midairs. I had to learn to do something different, although a couple of them were actually easier than normal midairs, at least theoretically. Actually, none of them really were. A surfing midair would be easier if I had more practice, but I kept accidentally doing real midairs and bouncing up into the spikes. There we go. Okay, basically a spring jump. What? How am I supposed to get a triple jump out of that? Can you even get a double jump off a spring? I don't know. How does any of this work? Me too, I had to take quite a few separate attempts at that U-break level, along with some practice in the editor, where I was finally able to beat it. It wasn't until today that I finally got good at the bomb spin, and that was by far the hardest part, so once I did get a handle on that, the rest of the level went pretty quickly. There were no specific problems besides that. Dang it. Tried to cut the jump too short. Timer looked pretty close. I don't know if it's like basically frame perfect, but I'm worried that it might be. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything special I need to do to get a triple jump off of the spring at the end. No way. How did I manage to drop it that early? I wasn't trying to drop it early at all. I must have jumped kinda early too. I don't know how I made that jump. I spun, and I was just trying to twirl. Is that level you're talking about, the one with checkpoints? That'll be quite the relief. There we go. Wasn't tight at all. On the other hand, if I can't beat it in one go, that means I might lose. Or not in one go, but on stream, I might lose the checkpoints. Thanks for the GG. That was definitely easier than the easy speedrun. 160 seconds. That seems like a long time to go without dying. A long time at full speed. Okay. Guess I have to throw it way earlier. Am I supposed to spin jump? Am I just supposed to wall jump? Okay. Well, not that. I was just trying to re-grab the spin button so I could get a full jump. But I ended up twirling off the wall. Oh, the fire's gonna get me. Man, just let me chill. I got the overarching timer. I don't need a bunch of mini timers killing me while I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Absolutely no way I could have reacted to that. Specifically put a fast conveyor there so that I couldn't. That was actually faster if I did it a little bit better. Darn it. I was really hoping I would put the helmet on. That might be what's supposed to happen. I have some misgivings about this level just by the length of it. There it is. What do I do with this? There we go. That's supposed to be a triple. Yeah, I might not be dead from the P switch. What was that first piranha for? Did I mess up the spawning or something? I don't have a POW. And you and your mid-airs. You're definitely a part of Team Mid-air, that's for sure. Although I guess if I had to choose between being on Team Mid-air and Team Spike, I would choose Team Mid-air as well. What the heck? I didn't even pick up that shell. Mario just kicked it. I saw one level with like just 24 straight mid-airs. Again, I never picked up that shell. Hey Roblox, welcome back. How's it going? Unless that was a different Roblox that was here before, in which case, welcome for the first time. Oh. Well, apparently I don't need that note block. Not that I tried to skip it. No, I don't think I need 30 mid-airs in a level, thank you. Thanks for asking. go my entire life trying to do that level and quite probably never actually complete it. Oh, that's why that plant was there, because I was out of P-switch time. Is there a triple jump indication over there? There was, I didn't see it. Oh yeah, there it is. Whoopsies. So I should still have a shelmet right now. I'm no expert on Article 13, but it definitely seems like an incredibly stupid idea. I mean, if you make a law which makes it so that social media sites have to take down like 90% of their stuff, no one's going to use that site anymore. So the big companies don't win either. Because if no one is using a site, they can't sell to the people using that site. So I fail to see how it benefits anyone. Where do I use this spring? Can I even do a triple jump while holding a spring or an item? I don't think so. So is that triple jump indicator just a troll or what? Unless I can find a way to cheese this, I kind of get the feeling I'm not going to be able to finish. Either there'll be just some really evil trick at the end, or the timer will be insanely tight. I kinda like how you have to like identify the object coming up and use the appropriate jump. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there. Why do I have a spring in the first place? Oh, maybe I can stop a thwomp from hitting a P-switch? That seems right. I don't even know for sure if there is a thwomp hitting it. I can't really pay that much attention to my surroundings when I'm focusing on Mario. I have to throw the shellnut so early, or Mario won't be ready to pick up the next one. Imagine I have to hit both of those piranha plants on the way up because the timer's so tight. That would be a nightmare, like that. If I was forced to do that, that would be horrible. What? I went too fast! Okay, maybe I'm not going to have to do that. I hate it when speedrun levels punish you for going too fast. Like, that's the whole point of this level that you created for me. Now I'm playing it, And you're gonna kill me for doing what I'm supposed to do. This isn't a troll level. I don't want to throw them that early because they'll have a higher chance of dying like I just did. I do get the sense that there might be cheese in this level. There's a lot going on. But there might be something I can do that the creator didn't expect. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is less fine. I could have gotten that triple jump off. Doing it that way could actually be faster if I'm more smooth about it. Okay, balance the thwomp. Where am I gonna need this? I didn't even need to do a triple jump there. I was trying to ground pound. I figured I would need the extra height. Well, as far as difficulty goes, this could certainly be completable. But who knows what might lie ahead. I'm only like halfway through the level after all. The biggest problem that I might face is if the timer's too tight. If I get to the end without being particularly slow and I die because of timer, I'm just going to quit for now, at least. Maybe come back, maybe not. Still a long way until the end of the level, though. Dang it. Again. Barely clipped the edge of the piranha plant.
Oh no!
Who even came up with the idea for Article 13? Why were they stupid?
Oh no!
Like, it's great that they want to crack down on copywriting or whatever. But it's not actually going to benefit anyone, including the companies with the copyrights. Did they not even think far enough ahead to realize that if no one uses social media sites, then they won't be able to sell to people on those sites? Won't matter if they have copyright because no one is gonna watch it. Dang it. How long do I have to take that shaman anyway? Okay, progress. Okay, throw that. Technically, I could have put one of those shelmets on to make up for losing mine. Would have taken a few seconds though.
Oh no!
This is a really long level. Probably won't spend too much longer on it right now. Just because of the length. Especially since I have to do everything again just to basically have a guaranteed death while I see what's coming ahead. As far as I can tell, there was no indication that I needed to throw the shell forward through the bumper. Creator probably just assumed you would do that. Thought it was obvious. I got here with the shell this time. Doing good. That faked me out a little bit. Right. It's about halfway through. Only halfway through. Am I not supposed to have this shelmet? I'm very confused.
Oh no!
Seriously, to die like that. Alright, one more decent attempt. I don't even understand what happened with the shelmet. Is that first shelmet actually just to power up and not something that you need damage boost later on? That would be nice, but that's never how speedruns work ever. I'm a little skeptical. There's really no way not to get it unless you specifically stop and then jump over it. I'm making some good progress, but still barely more than halfway there. This level is way too long. At least the difficulty is about right to be possible to complete, but it still just takes forever. Hey William, how's it going? Welcome back. Are you kidding me? 5 mid-airs and a 2% clear rate. By the way, the man, I was extremely offended that your 5 mid-air level had above a 1% clear rate, so I had to fix it. But then this one has over 2%. What kind of people on steroids are playing your levels? They're just knocking off mid-airs like they're nothing. Not how it works. Mid-airs are difficult. You can't just do 5 of them in like 20 tries. Should take at least 100. Not to mention all the other people. What the heck just happened? All the people that don't even clear it. Clear it has to take them into account. Somehow I feel like doing 5 of the same mid-air in a row is somehow more difficult than doing 5 different mid-airs in a row, which makes absolutely no sense. Okay, 3, good. 3 out of 5. Well, it won't show me who subbed. But thank you so much for that subscription. Let me see. Blake Hobson, thank you so much. I really appreciate that subscription. I'm also really tired of them not popping up on screen. Sorry about that. I have no idea what the problem is. As far as I know, I just have a normal setup with the sub notifications. But nobody else seems to be having these kinds of problems with it. I was really hoping I was going to just clutch out the last 2 mid-airs right then. And then I could say, that one's for you, Blake. I guess I can still say that. But it was only 4, not all 5. Still, that means I'm only 1 away from finishing the level as far as I know. No, I was doing so well. At least for me, it seems like if I get 1 mid-air, it's really easy to get the next one. I just get that pattern down. So like doing 2 mid-airs in a row is easier than doing 2 mid-airs separately usually. But doing 5 mid-airs in a row, that's not easy at all. I can just randomly get 5 in a row, even if I don't really earn it. I won't have to worry about doing any more. I'll just be done. Mid-air shell jump simulator. At least I'm getting good practice. A lot of levels that contain mid-airs aren't necessarily good practice for them because there's either other tricks or it's not a strictly standard mid-air. So you might get better at the one specific setup that they have, but you don't get better at actual normal mid-airs. I feel like I'm not quite as good as I was on Saturday at mid-airs. I think I'm still good enough though. Oops. If I can focus really hard, I can usually get the mid-air. But if my concentration breaks even slightly, it's a big problem. If I miss either the input or the timing, I'm dead. It's hard enough to get the input by itself. It really sucks to get the mid-air input, but still die because you throw it too early like that, or too late like I did the other time. But it happens all the time. At least for me. Come on, I didn't even turn around. I feel like other people might not miss the timing of it as much because it's the exact same timing as a shell jump. And other people seem to be much more consistent at shell jumps than I am. I mean, I'm fine, but I'm not hitting it basically every single time, like some people do. Welcome back, man. I've gotten 4 out of 5 mid-airs if you weren't here when that happened. There was one level I got really early on when I was just starting to learn Kaizo. I think it was in 100 Man Super Expert or something. And it was just like 3 or 5 mid-airs in a row, just like this. I used that to get my first real practice trying to get mid-airs. Luckily I already knew the concept from watching Mario Maker streamers. And I kind of looked up the specific way you're supposed to do it. And I learned how there was like 3 different ways of doing mid-airs. And you can do which one suits you the best. No, I thought I was gonna have that. 2 attempts at the final midair. I had a 50% success rate with midairs. This would only take me about 32 tries. But it's probably more like 30% success rate. I thought I had that one too, dang it. I was in such a nice rhythm. But I choked. My concentration was broken just by the fact that I knew it was the last shell jump. Curses. That's what, 3 or 4 attempts at the last midair. Should be getting it any time now then. I predict I will get the final midair, either the next attempt at it or the one after that. I should probably be using this time to practice the other kind of midair where you just kind of turn around just before you throw the shell instead of when I jump. But I just want to beat this level. I don't want to spend 3 hours getting better at that kind of midair. Because this serves me just fine. Unfortunately, there are a couple levels where they're super precise midairs, they're like huge jumps. So you can't really turn back for more than a couple frames. But for the most part, this is fine. I feel like if it's a regular level with just one midair at the end, I usually get it in the first 2 or 3 tries. But when you have to do 4 midairs beforehand, it really just seems like you're gonna fail as much at the end one as you do on the rest of them. My prediction was correct, by the way. Hey Stevo, thanks for the GG. I feel like before this weekend, I would not have been able to beat that level on stream. Nice to have a simple, straightforward level once in a while to just practice the one Kaizo trick without after dealing with other sorts of platforming in the way. The original plus minus stage. Yeah, I might come back to your stage if I ever want to practice what I call the more legit type of midair. I do it the weenie way, not the real way. Gonna need a P-switch from somewhere. There we go. I could get into that door, right? Yeah. Not blocked off. Technically it'll be faster to go back through the door, but it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Let me figure out where I need to use this. Over here. Okay, hello there. There's a lot of deaths there. I get to add my own X to the grave site. All the Marios that were murdered by that one kamikaze beetle. And I was really hoping to keep my power up, but at least if I know the beetle's coming, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. And now I'm stuck. No way I can get over there without another P-switch. That's the one problem with these levels. You use the P-switch once, and then they're gone forever. And if you don't know where to go or you mess it up, you're stuck. Instant soft lock. This guy's gonna mess me up again. Jerk. I don't want to talk about it. Guess I might as well play it safe and just lure the stupid fuzzy beetle away from the brick blocks. If the command doesn't work, just try putting it in again. Dang it, I forgot. Sometimes Nightbot just takes a couple minutes to register. I want to know what's in here. Oh, is this like more level? Kinda wanna just jump to the right. I guess I'll save that for a later date though. I was totally expecting the level to be over whenever I got all the key coins. Do I need to go somewhere special? Doesn't seem to be anything interesting. Where does that door lead to? Kinda guessing that one of these guys has a key that I need. And it sucks that there's no checkpoint. At least this beginning part isn't super long. To just be able to zip right through it. Wait for this jerk to get out of the way. But I don't have to worry about messing up. Bowser Jr. is not a hard fight. Go in the door! Hello? Well, that was an extremely stupid way to die. Not sure what the heck happened there. As I was saying, before I died in the dumbest way possible, Bowser Jr. isn't a particularly hard fight, but he can do some random things that really have almost no chance of being avoided. You have to be super patient if you want to be really safe and have almost no chance of getting hit. Don't get hit. I did it anyways, even though I knew it was coming. As long as I don't walk straight into this guy again, I should be fine. Is this run across the entire stage strictly necessary? Nothing over here. Okay, random reset door. Not sure if that can actually be used for anything. And why was he coming at me so fast? Oh. There's no way to get another power up, so I'm basically dead meat. Oh, come on. Two Bowser Jr.'s is way harder than having to fight one twice. There are a lot more ways you can get hurt stupidly. There are a lot more fireballs on the screen at one time, if they get a chance to do that. Wish I had a fire flower or something. And I would have an extra hit, and I could kill them from afar. I wonder if there's any sort of dev star or something. Maybe in one of these. That one. Dang it, that would have been very helpful. I'll keep jumping just in case, but the odds I would find one like this, very unlikely. This could be promising. Hey, what was I just saying? Naughty, naughty dev star. That makes things quite a bit easier. New record, oh yeah, thanks for that star. Does finding dev exits and dev power-ups count as cheese? Because it's not exactly unintended. The developer put it in there specifically, but they didn't want you to use it. Got a bunch of Bowser's boxes here. At least they're not Carl boxes. I don't know how I managed to get through all that unscathed. But it didn't matter apparently, because I get a mushroom anyway. You guys just get out of my way and die. It's actually really inconvenient trying to do ground pounds in this little tiny space. If anyone's still up here. Luckily, there's not a large chance that I'm going to die. Thanks to infinite power-ups. Not like I have a choice about whether I go get another mushroom. Can't break the blocks. I don't have a big butt. Oh no, I came so close to getting through with the propeller. How did I get through all of that and then mess up getting in the door? It's so degrading. Do I really need to kill these guys? Seems like a lot of work. Especially with only 2 fire flowers. Oh, there's P-switch. I don't know where this goes, but I'm going to take it. Save the Yoshis. Save one of them anyway. Where did the key door go then? I wonder if the key door straight up killed you, or if you just had to do more of the level. Cat Mario. I hear that's the name of a troll game. I was gonna just go for it, and then I was worried I would get Kaizo blocked. Good thing I stopped to smell the one up. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I did it. Like, why am I walking on these extremely fragile blocks that could turn into coins at any second? Oops. Just wanted to see if there was anything in the question block. I kinda already knew the answer. I just wanted to check. If I can just stay in the main world, then I'll at least know I'm getting closer to the flagpole. That wasn't too bad at all. I only had like one real death. Quick William, add you next level. I'll just add it myself. Boom, I submitted the level first. Get wrecked. Not sure if I should be celebrating getting a Cat Mario level though. Alright, forget that pipe. This one doesn't look very fun. So this was like, the first one was level 1-1, the Mario Bros, and then this one's like 1-2. Never trust your jumps. Kinda have to trust my jump. Need to make a big one. Got a hammer, bro. Die! I don't plan on getting denied the checkpoint when I'm so close. Okay, hello there. How's it going? I wonder if I can make that even with the Kaizo block. I don't suppose any of these will have a legit power up in them. to despawn that goon. I think that should be good enough. Oh no. I made an oopsie. Not too difficult if you don't activate all the extra garbage. Okay, can't go in that pipe. I tried, perhaps foolishly. Hi there, that was a really lucky jump. I just kinda did it randomly for no reason. Oh, that's bad. What was I even thinking? Do a wall clip. I'll clip into the launcher as it's coming towards me. I knew that was gonna happen, but for some reason I still didn't take the jump seriously. Well, it's not hard to get back there. Jump. Actually try this time. Go! Not even that big of a jump to make. Got any more troll levels you want me to test out, Steve-O? I wish Carl Sagan would play my troll level just because I want to see if it's actually any good. It's kinda hard to tell. With a normal platforming level, the creator can be a pretty good judge of how good and fun it is. But with a troll level or a puzzle level, oh, thank goodness for Yoshi, I can say that. He is going to be the only thing that keeps us alive. I'm just gonna try to outrun the Locky 2s for the most part. Don't do... okay. No! It was right there! Should I risk going in the door? That freaking Magikoopa, I was gonna dodge all the Bowser fire too, but the Magikoopa shot just at the right time. Crap. Let me just try the door since it's more readily available. Jump on the Yoshi! I swear I got on top of him twice. Go for it. This could definitely be a bad door. Okay. Even managed to save the Yoshi that way. That's all the levels in Q for now. Let me go back to that Zeta level, I guess. That's definitely beatable, considering I already have beaten it in the past. How far back was it? Here it is. Only 0.03%? What's up with that? Pretty basic Kaizo tricks. Not easy. That's certainly not so low of a clear rate. There's no reason it should be. If I can remember how to do small drop kick, then I won't have to do an off-screen one. Dude, what the heck is that glitch? I don't even understand it. And Mario just stopped spinning in midair. It shouldn't even be possible. And it only happens like 5% of the time. Definitely not intended. Shouldn't even be possible. What even happens there? This drop kick, the hardest part so far. Okay. Let go of jump and then the shell. Not the other way around. Has anyone ever figured out how the ratings work for levels? Like whether it's normal or super expert or whatever? Does anyone actually know how it works? I hear they factor in how long it takes the creator to beat the level, and if that is true, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Not only does the skill of the creator vary greatly, depending on who they are, but if it's like a puzzle level, it might be super hard for other people to beat. But if the creator knows the solution, it's only gonna take them like 30 seconds. That might be a little bit too close to the wall. I'll have to see if I can outrun it or not. What's after that? Just like a normal backwards shell jump. So that's fine. There, I finally did it. Oh, when do I do this? Okay, barely. Alright, lots of things happening. At least I know what to do. If I had died missing the P switch, then I wouldn't have gained any information. I gotta release jump a little bit more before grab. Go! Thank you. Kinda like clipped up onto the ledge. Boom, first try. Okay, I think this is a shell jump into a power drop. No, I almost clutched it out first try. That would have been epic. As a side note, if you want extra swag points, you can actually do a midair, an off-screen midair over that saw, and completely skip the power drop. So not only would that make you a super boss, it might be easier depending on how much you hate power drop. Excuse me. One second while I blow my nose. I hope I didn't bust anyone's eardrums out with the violence of my sneezing. I might even go for the midair to finish the level if it wasn't so difficult to get over the saw while doing it. I guess it's not that difficult, but I've definitely died to a saw while I was testing it out on in the editor. What? I had my thumb solidly on the right D-pad. I wasn't even pretending to hit the up button. Don't do that. I've shown the whole level, but you can judge for yourself if you think it should be 0.03% clear rate. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe there are lots of people who are just learning Kaizo, like as levels for practice. Dang it. So hard to get under the one-ways before the shell hits you. You gotta really finagle your way in there. You can't touch the one-ways or you lose all your momentum, and you obviously can't touch the shell. But you have to stay ahead of the shell the whole time. Okay. Not even sure how I got that drop kick, so I'm not too sad about dying there. Okay, that one I did want to not die. Perfect. Dang it. Did not have enough momentum. Didn't help that I was busy thinking about my inputs and whether I was going to use Z or jump. Or both. Dang it. It's annoying to get the shell jump, but you still die. No, no, I let go of the jump, come on. Totally saved it. Hey! I kept my head. Literally, not figuratively. Oh, that's a really annoying way to die. Webster, I'm pretty sure you already have 2 levels in queue. You can't have more than 2 levels at once. I'm not sure why Nightbot didn't say that, but that's probably why it won't let you add anymore at this moment. Try this again. You gotta be kidding me. I was already had my inputs in my brain, mapped everything out, and I just land on the wrong side of the bomb. I will have an Uno Moss level, thank you very much. I could probably make a few Uno Moss levels. I have a bunch of individual, random, strange things that I know about. It'd be hard to make a level out of them. Unless I just did like 1 trick per level. That could possibly work. Uno Mas is kind of like a mini mansion escape puzzle. Can't believe I missed that spring jump. Super embarrassing. If you want to learn Kaizo, start with spring jumps, because they're the easiest trick to do. Probably shell jumps after that. Just regular, straight up shell jumps. Dude, I'm holding straight down. I am compressing the entire down part of the D-pad. I don't understand how people find so many different mechanics that no one ever knew about. Like, even with Nintendo not really patching this game, like one patch in, well, like the entire life of the game basically, people are still finding completely new and original interactions that are just ridiculous, make no sense, and no one really knows about. Really? How did that even happen? That should have just been basically automatic. The way I find all of my strange mechanics is just by watching streamers and noticing things that are happening on the screen that usually they don't notice themselves, or just by playing levels. Especially like super expert levels, just doing 100-man, you find lots of weird things that happen, not necessarily intentionally. How did I miss that twice? Curse me. I was able to beat this level without too much trouble. It definitely wasn't easy, but it wasn't super hard either. Not too long after I started practicing kite though. Still stuck on how the clear rate is so low. Ah, that stupid jump. I should have jumped to get a running start. That's the problem with doing a mid-air there. Even just jumping straight forward, you're not quite guaranteed to make it over the saw. If you do, you're kind of lazy about it. Okay, let's do this better. Are you kidding me? That barely even counts as off screen. It's not like I missed a shell jump because I couldn't see. I just missed it because I suck. I feel like I suddenly got good at this game on Saturday. Just so much easier for me to hit things consistently now. I could always do the difficult tricks, but even with a lot of practice, I wouldn't be able to do them a large percentage of the time. But now most of these things seem so much easier than they usually are. And just look at this drop kick, I haven't done one in weeks. I've already got it down to like 70% success rate. Oops. Definitely held down, but that's nothing new for him to kick it anyway. Yeah, that was too close. The thing about those last couple shell jumps, not only can you not hit the shell too early, if you hit it too late, you won't make it up to wherever you're trying to get to. I think I've died enough on that bomb spring jump part. It's not hard at all. In fact, it's relatively free. Keep doing stupid stuff. I don't even know how I've died that much. Almost bonked my head on the one way there, but I didn't, and that's what matters. go. No! I feel like I really did not get the amount of height that I needed. Even if I had gotten a perfect power drop. I don't think there's any way I could have gotten any more height. I mean, a shell jump's a shell jump, and you can't even control your position when you throw the shell because of that saw. If you jump any earlier or later, you'll die to it. I'm not sure what the problem was. Yeah, ooh. Dang it. Okay, you really do have to go out of your way to avoid that saw. Thought it wasn't a big deal. But apparently it is. And may I just say that was a really nice save right there. I went for the midair swag. I figured I'd give it one shot. And if I did it, then I would be super gangster. How did I bounce off the spiny and die at the same time? Oh, I will win. But not like that. I didn't like Zeta's remake of his first level. It wasn't even really a remake of that level, it was just a new semi-impossible number 1. Well, sure, I did 5 midairs in a row, but I didn't get each of them every time. Alright, almost saved it. Fine, maybe I'll try for a couple more midairs. It would be nice to skip the pow drop. I don't hate him as much as I used to, but this still might be my least favorite Kaizo trick. They probably are. Most people hate P-switch jumps, I hate pow drops. Dang. At least for the most part, the rest of the level is coming along consistently. I only mess up any one trick like a quarter of the time. For the most part. YOLO. I got it. I got it, but I didn't have enough speed to make it over the saw. And I didn't bounce off the shell before I died. As soon as I left the ground, I knew that I was going to die to the saw. Just somehow didn't have enough speed. That would have been GG right there. If I just had a little more speed. Go, get up there. I was too busy trying to compensate for throwing the shell a little bit early. I didn't quite contact it soon enough. What the heck? That whole just like stopping spinning in midair. Not as bad as kicky feet, but it is a lot stranger. Makes even less sense. Almost just accidentally jumped straight into that saw. I just realized even if I mess up the midair, as long as I throw the shell to the right and actually get the correct timing, I can still just do a shell jump. Do it normal like. Fortunately, I managed to mess up not only the midair input, but the timing as well. Given how consistent I'm getting with the rest of the level, I really feel like I should be getting to the end more. Only gotten there like 4 times. Now I can't get this drop kick. There we go. That was a little bit sketchy, but it works. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make it. That wasn't even close. Oh my god, that was terrible. I threw it so early. Even if I get it now, I don't think it counts as swag anymore. I've taken too many attempts. I would have needed to do it like the first or second try. These levels are basically how I learned all these different Kaizo tricks. I remember when I first started playing these levels, there were only 5 of them. Drop it, please. And then Zeta came out with number 6 and 7 later. Either that or I just didn't know about them. Can you stop kicking the shell just because my thumb is slightly on the right side of the down button? Any idiot could tell you I want to drop the shell if my thumb is completely on the down button. There was like no way to do that. As soon as I threw it, I was dead. Threw it too close to the wall, I guess. I think this is the part where I get worse. A lot worse. Okay, I'm just going to go away now in shame. Probably do that in my own time. E2. I wonder if I can just run through this level without stopping. Probably not. Let's at least get this mushroom. Any more mushrooms for when I inevitably kill myself by failing to care about running face first into any enemies. I feel like that might have been one of the original Super Mario Bros. World levels. Maybe in World 6 or 7 or something. I finally beat Super Mario Bros. For the first time ever, I'm pretty sure, recently. That was not a great experience. It's definitely not a good game. Original Super Mario Bros. Handles horribly. Controls are terrible. Did it work? What? Press Z. I don't understand what just happened. I almost went back and got a key because I thought I needed one. Okay. Apparently my goal was to drop a muncher. Did I know about what? I don't even know what I did. What's going on here? Apparently, when I press Z right when hitting the note block, I get this mini bounce that's more than a tiny bounce, and the camera follows me. And it vibrates a lot. Neat. Could you do this if you just like jumped off the wall? Weird. Okay then. There's so many strange things in this game that make no sense. Little idiosyncrasies. Like, did Nintendo even mean for that to go in there, or did it just kind of happen? Oh man, 1 frame off world record. Alright, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching and for submitting levels as usual. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you on Saturday. Have a good week, and goodbye.